Hello everyone, my name is Sharnae Gordon and I am the author of A Kid's Book About Diversity. I want to read it to you today, so I hope that you enjoy it. A Kid's Book About Diversity by Sharnae Gordon. Have you ever taken a look at the superheroes you watch in the movies? Or the characters in your favorite book? Or in the cartoons you watch? How many of them look like you? Have families like yours? Dress like you? Have the same skin color as you? Think about this before you turn the page. Are you thinking? Now let me introduce myself. My name is Sharnae, and today I want to talk to you about diversity. What's that? You may be wondering. And what does it have to do with superheroes? Those are excellent questions. Let me explain, and I promise it'll all make sense in the end. Okay? Diversity means different. People are the same in some ways, but different in others. For example, we all have different hair types, eye color, and skin tones. Some people wear glasses or contact lenses, but others don't. There are people who are really tall, and there are people who are really short, like myself. I'm 5 feet 2 inches, by the way. Diversity is everything that makes you, you. Those can be things like age, race, gender, religion, ethnicity, sexuality, ability, disability, socioeconomic status, political views or beliefs, and so much more. By the way, socioeconomic status means where you stand in society. Most of the time, this is determined by how much schooling you have, how much money you make, what your job is, and other things like that. Guess what? Being different is what makes us special! When you include and embrace all people from different backgrounds and perspectives, you embrace diversity and celebrate those differences that make us special. Now, about those characters and superheroes that you thought about before, chances are most of them are white, able-bodied, cisgender boys. By the way, cisgender means when a person's gender identity matches the one they were assigned at birth. There's nothing wrong with being white or able-bodied or cisgendered or a boy. Everyone has their own diversity and perspective that they bring into the mix. But think about how exciting it is when you see a superhero that looks like you. Don't you think everyone should have that? I do. We live in such a big, beautiful, and diverse world. It's full of different people, perspectives, experiences, stories, ideas, colors, music, memories, dance moves, traditions, food, religions, holidays, and the list goes on and on. When you leave people out who are different from you, you're missing out on all those wonderful things they can share with you. That's why diversity is important. One of the reasons, anyway. When you embrace diversity, kids of color can see themselves reflected in the world around them. We get to see others being included and being the hero of the story. It helps smash negative perspectives, which leads to more acceptance and everyone being nicer to one another. And you learn so much about people and the world around you. Their lives and experiences matter, and so do yours. Being open to diversity teaches you respect and how to appreciate other people's differences. You learn that there is no right or wrong way to be, which gives you the freedom to be yourself. When you realize that, you begin to feel seen, understood, and less alone. Seeing yourself reflected in the world around you helps you embrace who you are. You know, when I was a kid, there weren't a lot of people that looked like me in cartoons, books, or movies. This made me feel like my life was less important than others. Then one day, I turned on the TV and I finally saw someone who looked like me, who wasn't an athlete, rapper, or singer. It was Oprah! She instantly became my role model. I wanted to be just like her. She made me feel seen, understood, and less alone. Seeing someone I related to so widely respected helped me realize that I was important. That made me more confident in myself, and I began to embrace diversity. Today, things look a lot different. There is more diversity in books, TV, movies, and the people who are in charge. But we still have a long way to go. Can you think of a character in a TV show who uses a wheelchair? Can you think of a leader who is indigenous? Can you think of a scientist who isn't a boy? Did you think of anyone? How long did it take you? Did you have to look it up? Now, take a step back and take a good look at the diversity in your life. Do you see it in your neighborhood? How about your school? Your friend circle? Your community? We can do better. We have to do better. So, now you may be wondering how you can have more diversity in your life. There are a lot of things that you can do. First, embrace who you are. Don't be afraid of being different. Treat others the way you want to be treated. That's called equality. Look for books with characters who are different from you. If you don't see yourself in your books, you can write your own story. Talk to kids who practice different religions. What traditions do they have? If there's a kid in your class who everyone sees as different, go talk to them. Be open to playing games that you've never heard of before. They might be fun. Try food that you've never tasted before and try to find the place where it's from on a map. Learn other ways to communicate with people. Maybe learn a new language, like Spanish or sign language. Talk to a grown-up about the different types of diversity. Ask questions and discover what makes each one of them so special. You might learn together. Be curious. Ask questions and listen. Diversity is normal. Diversity is like a kaleidoscope, filled with lots of different colors, shapes, and textures. If we're all willing to peek inside, we'll open the door to a beautiful world filled with more kindness, empathy, love, and respect. So instead of resisting diversity, embrace it. Let's smash hate, prejudice, racism, and discrimination, and celebrate what makes each person unique. Thanks so much for listening. A kid's book about diversity. Bye.